Oh God, yeah. All right. Welcome to another stream today. We will continue with the project which we started yesterday, which includes the challenge that I'm only allowed to use snares, and this is what we are going to continue today. Plus, we will also check out a new plugin more in depth, which is called Spectral Compressor by iFeature. We just launched it today, and I also pinned the link in the pinned message. And yeah, we will also try it out now and see what we can do with it in more detail. And hello, Ino, welcome. Today also the stream is a little bit earlier because I completed all my tasks today. And I was really motivated to continue working on this awesome project, which we left yesterday. And I also did some quick things regarding the mixdown. We had this idea. I actually also made a kick drum. Let me quickly check. Yeah, this kick drum. I made this with the help of the snare. So we had the sound wave, the sub from the resample, and this is what I imported into the oscillator, into Serum, and then I used it as a wavetable basically. And this is how I managed to get the kick drum, which was this one here. And yeah, I'm glad this worked out. Otherwise, it would have been really difficult because the kick drum we had yesterday was just resampling. Wasn't really it compared to this one now. I also loaded in a reference drum loop, which I found. So this is what would be perfect in this genre. And yeah, the kick kind of sounds good. It's a little bit more clipped, but I liked it. It's a little bit more clipped because this one wasn't that powerful. And yeah, this one also fits my vibe a little bit better, I think. And yeah, next we need some background stuff, and I thought let's immediately jump into the spectral compressor I mentioned a few minutes ago, and let's just grab a cool snare, which we will then transform into some nice background stuff, because we need some rides, we need some downlifters, some white noise things, and the spectral compressor is perfect for it, because when you crank it up, you get pink noise, which is really good. So this is what we are going to do now. Let's just get a sample, a snare. I don't know what kind of snare, maybe a longer one. Snare full. I don't know where these samples are from. Where are these from? Confused. Ah, from the core library. Ah. I don't want to use stock samples. Can I exclude the core library? Just grab a nausea one. This one is cool. Yeah, let's just stretch it really quick, so we have some more space to work with. We could also, or actually, we could also use a granulator. I think that's a bit more convenient, so we don't have to worry about length. Like that. Granulator 3. And then we will load in the snare into the granulator. And now we can have fun, which is really nice. Hallo Felix, guten Abend, herzlich willkommen. Let's use the spectral compressor now. This one. And now when we crank it up in a particular way, I have to find the settings right really quick. ratio all the way up. Yeah, here you can see it. We will get towards some noise. Irre an Dubstep. Was die heute tatsächlich kein Dubstep, Felix. Heute eher House-Musik. Also was sehr chilliges. So klingt's bisher. Warte. Was komplett anderes. Weil ich einfach mal Abwechslung brauchte. And hello Aqua. Welcome to today's stream. Yeah, this is how we can get noise. Haus noch? Ja, heute mal was anderes, Felix. Ja. And here you can also see what the tilt is doing. When the tilt is all the way on the left, more of the mids are being pronounced, and when it's more on the right, the mids are pronounced less. In this case, I just want the noise. We could also turn this into a bass, actually, into a growl or something. But yeah, let's resample that really quick, so we can use it for some background stuff. Because, yeah, the challenge is still to just use snares. And that's really difficult. Because you have to think of everything. And, yeah. Let's get EFX fragments, maybe. Or maybe we can also try Portal. Let's throw that on there. And let's see what we can do. Maybe we can try the pitch thing. This actually sounds cool. Yeah, let's just render this. So we can make our life a little bit easier. This is great, so we can get some cool effects really quick. What's that? Aim and break reslicer. Oh yeah, we could use this for some percussion. Out of the noise, and later we can manipulate the pitch. Let's also render this. That's cool. What else do we got? Are there more risers? I need some risers really quick. What we can also do is taking my riser preset and just replacing the saw wavetables with some snares. So this would also be nice, I think. Rhythmic freeze, what's that? Not that interesting. This could be nice. This could be nice. This could also be used as a downlifter. Low and slow. Little drum glitch. I think we need actual drums for this. Triplet drum plugs. This could be usable somewhere in the drop, maybe. Let's see what else we've got here. DNB randomizer. There are some interesting ones which we could use as percussion somewhere. So yeah, now we have some variations. Now we can process these a little bit further. This one is quite okay. Let's get a snap heap really quick. And get frequency shifter and a random device. And let's set the rate to 1/16th. Some jitter. Oh no, not some jitter. Yeah, this is fine. And now we can let the frequency being randomized. It's gonna be a short convolver for different tonality. And hello, Gadito. Welcome in the Twitch chat. How are you doing? I'm quite okay. Can't complain today. How about you, Gadito? And hello, Aesop. Welcome. And hello, Sam is dead in the Twitch chat as well. Doing great. Nice, Gadito. Nice. That's good to hear. Let's just say me and Post found a way to get a bunch of insane things. Oh, you mean Post Human? What kind of insane things, Aesop? Yeah, randomizers are really cool. Shout out Kilohertz. Contact libraries, okay. And they are working? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, now we can get the spectral compressor again and make it a little bit more cohesive. Also, we might use some, what is it called? Some articulate before. And then we can use it as percussion somewhere, hopefully. I saw the other day someone did a SC reverb rack. What is SC reverb rack? But using the new KHS compactor. You mean sidechain reverb rack. But using the new kilohertz compactor and created a crunchy ducking effect. Sidechain, yeah. That was so insane. Okay. Sidechain reverb rack. Okay. Yeah. So the reverb only applies when yeah, for example, the volume is off. Like, for example, also you could use a compressor for. So you don't have to do that manually, so you can let it being controlled by the compactor in this case. And now we can also use anti-chroma, I think. Yeah, but with compactor effect. Nice. Oh, wait a second. Sorry. No, the nose is better. Some people say compactor is AM, but it's actually AM. Okay. I think it's ring mod. But isn't AM something similar? I don't know, but multiple sources, also kilohertz themselves, claim that it's ring mod. Amplitude modulation, yeah. Let's just say I think I'm set for cinematic trailer music now, and I might get curious. And that's made because I'm thinking about buying it. Yeah. So this one would also be included ASIC, or what's the case there? If Gilad said it, I believe them. Yeah, I think they even said it on their website somewhere. Or at least they mentioned it in a post or in a video. But yeah. Do you use compactor now for sidechain? I I tried it, but somehow in this project I got some weird artifacts. I don't know. It wasn't compactor's fault. It was the snares fault, because I have to use snares for this project only. So everything in this project is made of snares, and I made a kick drum out of a snare, this one. And when I used compactor for the sidechain, I got some weird noises here and then. And therefore I decided to use the N-Silk plugin by Nesco for spectral sidechaining. And this worked better. I don't know what the problem is. Probably, yeah, that I'm using snares for everything. But I tried it in a different project, and it's working in the different project. And yeah, for the drop here, I'm using a shaper box, as usual. But I definitely want to see if it fits in different projects. Also, this is nothing usual what we are doing today. Today is the same as yesterday. We are making some nostalgic, good old NCS style music, because on the one hand, as I mentioned a few times already, I only can use snares, and it's really difficult to make really everything out of snares. So I can't use a riser sample or a ride sample. So everything had or has to be a snare once. And yeah, the constants are also from a snare. Exactly, everything is from a snare. I use it as a wave table. Heavy basses on volume 3 and spicy rhythm on volume 3 snares. It wasn't hard for me. I made my kick, then I just used the head to make a head if that was loud. Yeah, that's allowed, ASIC. That's allowed, definitely. And yeah, then a cheesy drop, which definitely needs some work. But I really wanted to go for this, because yeah, just wanted to make this kind of music for a while now. And I thought combining it with this challenge was a nice idea. Also, I've been making so many heavy dubstep in the last couple of weeks. So, yeah, I needed a break from the heavy shit. So, I'm glad I finally make something like that. I was about to say Complextro is back. Yeah, we can also maybe add some Complextro elements. I don't know. But it's more like, yeah, NCS soundtrack, exactly. Also, I listened to many NCS songs this week, and it made me really nostalgic, and therefore I took the opportunity to, yeah, transform it into a song. I shoved a snare into a spectral oscillator and used another snare wavetable to do weird sound design, and then shoved it through Newton. Yeah, definitely a valid way, Azog. Definitely. Yeah, we could have also made heavy dubstep. I made a sub bass, so we would have the sub bass, and then for the sound design, there are no possibilities. There are no limitations to possibilities. I could use my usual way with Corpus or with delay and fusion and all these kind of plugins. But in this project, I wanted to go for something simpler. But yeah, that's also a good idea, Asjok, making a hat now. Because I need hats. I got some things here. But I think this doesn't sound that good as a hat. We might can take a snippet here. And this one maybe. And try to transform it into a hat. So we can use it within the drums. Yeah, we can try to get the tone with anti-chroma. Just use the Ableton vocoder and put it on the noise setting. Oh yeah, true. True. That's a good idea, Asok. That's a really good idea. I did not consider that. Oh yeah, we could also make a pan snare now. This also works, kind of. Pro, I love so much when producers make an electro or a house like, you know, 4 on the 4 drum pattern, and then do a B part in the drop with half-time drums, kind of like dubstep pattern, but in 128 hits so hard. And I've also seen that in some of the songs I listened to this week again. So yeah, maybe. I don't want to spend too much time on this project, to be honest, because I also have to work on other things. But yeah, maybe. Can't promise that. You could make a clap that way too. Yeah, we already have a clap. Yeah, I used the N snare, Nesco snare, and then I used the tail, or not the tail, just the noise from a Spicy Rhythm Drums snare to get, yeah, kinda a clap. But yeah, let's get the vocoder really quick. This is a really good idea. Noise. Oh yeah, it's really easy actually. It's just a snare with a it's used that. Yeah, a clap usually sounds a bit different. You are definitely right. No, I have a different idea. We can use this as a downlifter. Vocoder noise mode, spectral noise sound. Yeah, exactly. This could work as a clap layer. Praticum, I will see if I can buy it. Yeah, I already used it here. on the other thing, but we can use it again in a second. We just resample it really quick. And we can try to get a different tone. Because I don't like the tonality that much at the moment. Sounds really plain. I already have ideas on how I could use this in a dubstep context. I'm always thinking in the dubstep way. This would be a nice layer. Let me render this. This would be a really nice layer for something. Yeah. Bounce, bounce, bounce. We find it in the view, so I can remember that. I want to try automate the pitch for dubstep, right? On anti-chroma. Yeah, you can automate the pitch, but you can also leave it on one note as you think it fits best. You could also do something like that, maybe for a downlifter. Could sound better on the longer one. I originally wanted to make melodic stuff, but then I completely forgot about it. Then I remembered, but instead of using it for melodic stuff, I put a chroma on it, and then frequency shifted it. Ooh, this would be a nice downlifter. Yeah, that was so good for glitches too, exactly. Yeah, we can use that. And then, of course, more processing. Let me take that really quick. Enjoy being in the streams because they are very positive and because you just find you just find a way to inspire me. Yo, thank you, Ezra. Thank you. Really glad I can inspire people and also make their day a little bit better. Thank you for the kind words. I also just like chatting with people, so it's a win-win situation for everyone, I would say. What would happen if we threw Fusion on there? Oh, this would be a perfect filler sound for a dubstep song. Oh, but we are not making dubstep today. This could be used in an interesting context. Oh, this sounds fun. I am, as of right now, you're the only person I really want to hang out with. Since thank you, Azog. Really means a lot. Thank you. If you have to name your top 3 favorite plugins, which ones would that be? I literally thought about that the other day. I definitely plan to make like a video, my top 3 or my top 5 plugins of 2025 later this year. And definitely Fusion. Also, I really like Anti-Chroma. And then I would say Plug Data. So these would be my top 3, I would say. And oh yeah, I discovered a free plugin today. I was really, really happy when I discovered that. That's actually a free plugin which I discovered today. What was it called? It was called Stereo. Yeah, it was called Stereo Tool, exactly. I could not believe it was free because I would expect this to cost like 100 euros or something. And it's exactly what I always looked for. Just look how high quality this looks. Wait a second. I've never seen a cleaner stereo visualization. And this only, yeah, this requires iLok, unfortunately. But the, yeah, you know what I mean. It looks really, really clean. Yeah, this looks really good. Aside from Dash and Posthuman in voice call. Really appreciate it, Asak. Really appreciate it. My worst nightmare. I like, yeah. I had to try out a few passwords until I got the right one. And then I remembered I wrote it down somewhere. So I just had to look it up. But yeah, I'm glad it was quite easy to install. But yeah. Looks really, really, really cool. I like the colorization here. Yeah, we wanted to use this. Certainly needs EQing and compression. The bad thing about iLok is that it's impossible to uninstall. I never tried to uninstall it, so I don't know, unfortunately. I don't know if this is working out. Yeah, this could be a nice downlifter. Let's use the new spectral compressor. I really like that it's saying bounce, 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 bounce. Average resampling experience. Every file has the same name. Are you found a portable version of Contact, basically? And then realized it wasn't the free version and kind of abused it? Ah, you mean like whether I already found a version which I thought it would be free, and I just got it for free, but usually it would cost money. Is that what you are asking, Asiok? No. The only contact library I'm using is the chorus library. I never tried anything else because I did not understood. I cracked it. Okay, don't say that. don't say that in chat. But yeah, I know what you mean. But I own it in a legit way, and chorus is the only one I'm using. So yeah, I haven't needed other ones. No worries, Asok. Who made it? What exactly, Gatito? What exactly? Let me quickly check. What? Now I forgot what I wanted to do. Oh yeah. Yeah, the spectral comp. Oh yeah, this is a new. This is a new VST3 plugin by iFeature. So the same person who made Fusion. And he released this plugin today, and I also got to test it before and try it, and yeah, it's really nice to use, and you can get some quick results, and yeah, the wheels, the knobs are easy to use, and I really like these faders right here. And you can also change the FFT size here, but I think in this case we don't need to enhance it. And iFeature also included a mini game in there. I forgot which key I had to press. You have to press a certain key, but I forgot what it was. He included a funny Easter egg within this plugin, and you can actually play a game within this. That's really, really funny. I was talking about a class I dropped on the floor. I dropped on the floor, by the way. I think I know what you mean, Acer. Yeah, we can. Yeah, let's just add this one really quick. Now I forgot what I wanted to do. Ah, yeah, I wanted to give it some attack. And maybe now it's good enough for yeah, you know what I mean, for background effect. Let's also get a quick let me think. What would be the best way? What would be the easiest way for that? An autopen. Autopen would be the... Oh no, actually not. Wouldn't be that precise. Let's use a shaper box. Shaper box would be a little bit more precise. I don't like that it's moving so weird sometimes. I did not press this knob. How can I get rid of this weird curve here? That's annoying. I want to learn how to use Shadowbox probably. I can recommend you watching the Vitorite video, ASOC. But yeah, when I'm using it, I'm just using it for sidechaining. I actually never used the other effects besides yesterday when I needed some quick, pre-made chains to get some quick results. But I only use it for sidechaining. You can choose the sidechain option before opening the volume option. Yeah, I know. I already have that set up, but I just want to use it for volume optimization now. Get a pumping pumping effect. So something like that, I would assume. If you got to volume, this yeah, a sidechain and a trim preset. Yeah, I know that for the general sidechain, but in this case, this is easy. I'm getting kickstart instead of just getting Firebox for sidechaining. Yeah, in this case, Kickstarter would be the easiest way actually to use, but I don't have Kickstart. But yeah, Shaperbox is definitely the more advanced option. I just wanted to get this effect. You know what I mean? Looking into a library called Devastator Breakout. I think I've seen that somewhere. Seems cool for trailer stuff, yeah. I think I've seen that somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where. So yeah. And now we got some background effects. That sounds really cheap, to be honest. I don't like the sound. Maybe we can use another convolver to shape it a little bit better. Yeah. Sounds kind of okay. Love how you are getting the habit to bounce to audio, everything. Yeah, this is really this was really the game changer for me, I would say, Gadito, because it really helped me working in a more precise way and get everything exactly how I wanted it. Because when you just work with MIDI, of course, for melodic stuff, working with MIDI is better because you can change notes really easy. But especially when it comes to heavy dubstep and stuff, it's way easier to work with audio and just resample, move things, and see exactly how the waveform looks like. So you already get an idea of whether it's maybe too loud or if you need something to do to make it better. So yeah. and just sad because filter table doesn't want to work for me, and I wanted to know what it did. Ah, I think you mentioned that also compactor isn't working for you, Aesiok. Is that right, or was it another person? I'm not sure if someone else mentioned that or if it was you in yesterday's stream or in a different stream. I can't remember exactly. But I think it was you. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Maybe you have to reinstall it. No, it's because I don't have the news. Ah, of the killer heart stuff. Yeah, maybe you can yeah, install the newest version. So this would definitely do the job. So yeah, newest version would definitely help, I think. Still sounds weird. It needs some reverb. Let's get the Pro R really quick. I'm trying to pour milk and I accidentally tipped over another glass, cracking it. But yeah, the kilohertz stuff is, or lots of stuff by kilohertz. Yeah, is in the effect suite thing, which is free for everyone. Also compactor. Yeah, I also love kilohertz. I also mentioned that before a few times. Kilohertz is the only bigger company which I fully stand behind everything what they are doing. I think it's okay. Filter table not. Filter table is a premium effect. But compactor. It sounds so bad. It needs way more background stuff. This could be a nice one. To try to make a 909 head. Yeah. What does a 909 head sound like? This kind of stuff. Yeah. Would you add claps, snares in the top, or would it stay just kicks? I definitely plan to add more, yeah, percussion in there. Like, obviously snares. I'm glad I can use snares. I'm really thankful that I can actually choose a proper sample. But yeah, I will also try to emulate some claps which would be added, and also some rides. I have a reference drum loop, which was the inspiration. So this isn't snares. Disclaimer, but this was the reference. So we need this high thing in the high end. Yeah, obviously a clap thing. And yeah, so far we got the kicks. And the kicks work really well in context. We like them. Let's throw some reverb on there really quick. Let's use the Zada reverb, which is a free reverb plugin. Also made a video about it a few months ago. And of course, we need some spectral compression again. Wait a second. Now here's the riser again. Maybe even use it in a reversed way. This sounds so weird. I don't know. But I really like it somehow. Really funny. It needs something. Yeah, let's get a snap heap on there. If you don't know what you should add, I always add a snap heap. I will have to go now. It was a pleasure watching the stream, but hopefully I can make it back later today. I may or may not see you later then. Yo, have a great day and see you. Goodbye. Have a awesome weekend. And yeah, I think we will continue for like 3 or 4 hours today. So until around 10. Because when it's 10, or at least when it's 10, I want to watch the release party from the AO5 Snowblind remix contest, or not remix contest, legacy release. And yeah, all the artists who participated, or many artists, will also be there, and I just want to listen to all of them and see what they have to say, including Nesco, for example, and Teminite, maybe Voltra would be really cool. Yeah, yo, thank you, Ino, thank you. We don't need that. Maybe we can add a frequency shifter. Slightly change the frequency. And now another spectral compressor. Hello, Jerome. Welcome, welcome. All right, all right, all right. We need some auto filtering. All right. Let's try to add like a right thing. We already have some candidates which could be used, like this one, for example. And I think this one would be the best one. Let's quickly listen to the reference drum loop, which was this one. And we just need some, yeah, extremely precise high-end noise. And let's try to isolate it and then maybe add some chorus to get it right. Maybe even something like that. Some movement would be nice. I don't know, what did the other one sound like? Let's get a frequency shifter. Yeah. This could work, I think. definitely get this, yeah, it's hard to describe. We get that righty sound, I think. What else could help in this case? Let me think. Maybe some distortion, some shaper table, maybe. So we need a more distinct envelope right here. This could work. I also did some mixing on the chords and on the bass. I added some Zeton. I did not use this in like 2 years, and I thought maybe I can try it to add some warmth, some nice saturation to it, and it actually really helped, because before that it sounded way different. Also just added the end power rack just because I needed some easy controls for sub mono, and I did not feel like using a utility for that. And it's also, yeah, making it a little bit louder. The chords are so old school, but I really like it. You can also add this noise. Really helps stacking up different noises. Okay, let's get a quick riser, and for that I will be using my Serum 2 riser preset. and we'll just exchange the wavetables with a snare, so it counts. Saw riser. I think we just need 4 bars. And yeah. I really enjoyed making this riser when I made the 02 preset pack. Let's get some cool snares for the riser. Let's have a look. Yeah, works perfect. Let's also assign a macro for the wavetables. This one is actually double the length. Let's bounce that really quick, and then we have a customized riser out of snares. And then we can potentially also use it as a downlifter. The end sounds really, really cursed. Let's also record one a little bit shorter. There are 3 different stages in there. So this would be a short one. Let's also record the short version really quick. 4 bars, and then when we turn down the length knob, we can also record 2 bars. And then we have some variations to choose from. And hello, I don't want to read your name. A new plugin, cool. Yeah, we checked it out before, and I think we will also use it in a few minutes again. The new spectral compressor by iFeature. Really, really cool plugin. Yeah, let's see how we can use these riser things. Maybe we can use the long one in the build-up somewhere. Let's use it here on the riser. I think it needs some more spectral compression. Another hospital star. Usually I don't do house music. Usually I do extremely complex dubstep. I will quickly show you, just so you don't get a wrong impression of me. But I've been making so much heavy stuff recently. Oh, I did not want to leak that. Yeah, this one, for example. This is what I usually do. So don't get the wrong impression. But I needed a break. I needed to do something else, because the last 2 months, 3 months, I've only made heavy dubstep, rhythm, tail, and I needed a break to do something different. So yeah, this is the perfect opportunity, because I'm only allowed to use snares for this project, and using just one type of sound can be really complex when you have to make everything yourself besides the snares. And also because I wanted to do like this kind of genre for quite a while now, I thought it would be nice to combine it. So it was no problem, but actually really funny that you clicked onto the stream maybe with some expectations, which would be a little bit more complex. I can totally understand that. But yeah, today, unfortunately, house. But I'm pretty sure next week in another stream we will do some heavy shit again. Because I've been working on so many heavy projects. And hello, Duff45, welcome. Have a aggressive house. Also, what is a spectral compressor? A spectral compressor is basically a usual compressor. I'm pretty sure you know what OTT is, for example. When we load in the classic OTT, let me get that sound really quick. I forgot where I was working on. Yeah, thing, right? Yeah. When we load in the classic OTT, which is a preset of a multi-band compressor, we have 3 bands. So we have the band for the highs, the mids, and the lows. And in a spectral compressor, we have more bands. In this case, we can have 512 bands, which would be low latency. Then with normal, 1024, and with high quality, 2048. So the resolution is really high. And here on the OTT or the classic multiband compressor, we would only have 3 bands. And this is why spectral compressors are getting more and more popular the last couple of 2 years, I would say, because they can result in cleaner results, like getting precise mixes which are more precise, and also avoiding issues like phasing, for example, because in an OTT, between the bands, between the separation of the 3 bands, you have crossovers, and these would lead to phase issues, which can have consequences in a mix, for example. But yeah, obviously, of course, the standard OTT and the standard multiband compressor are still very popular, but spectral compressors are just the cherry on the cake, if you know what I mean. So they are really nice to get really clean and precise results, because each of these bands are being processed differently with the help of this. Cherry on top, exactly. This is the phrase I was looking for. But yeah, we are making house music, unfortunately, today. I just needed to make something different. I hope everyone is fine with that. You made music like 10 years ago or something. You mean like this thing, what I'm doing today? Yeah, this is really nostalgic. I listen to lots of NCS stuff these days, a few days ago. And I really enjoyed this past while, and this is why I'm also making this genre today and also yesterday. Hello 10R. Your best bet with snares is making UK garage. You mean like because of the low of the sub-heavy sounds? You mean that? Hello? Search up based on YouTube. Oh, why did you look that up? Were you looking for someone else, or why did you look that up? Yeah, that's actually a good take, hello, because I got a sub bass out of a snare. So I put a snare into a granulator and then just looped it and frequency shifted it down until I got a perfect Z sharp, as you can see here. And then I resampled it and used it in a sampler. And of course, from this point, when we have the clean sine wave, we can make everything else now. Also because most of the drums are closer to sounding to a snare. That's also true, because they are more snappy. That's actually a really good take. That's a good take. I don't know. I just do that for some reason. Oh, okay, I see, I see. But you were expecting someone to make music, right? But yeah, hello. I just wanted to go for some melodic stuff. I've been making so much atonal, heavy dubstep theater stuff in the last couple of months, and this is why I wanted to go with something simpler for this project. And just try to get the white noise and make anything. I already made some noise here by resampling. And for example, when we come back to the spectral compressor, we can also use a spectral compressor to get pink noise. But if you search up basically, there's someone else in basically who also makes music and stuff, and the shit was released like 10 years ago. Oh yeah. I know. And thank you for the follow on Twitch. Hello, thank you. I think I know who you mean. I think this is also a German producer. I don't know. But yeah, the difference is that I'm not that person. The difference is that my T is in, or my T in the name is a capital letter, and the other person does not have a capital letter T. So that's the difference. I think our music is usually quite different. There were some distribution mistakes in the past. So when I had some label releases, for example, the distributor got messed up and the song landed on the different profile. That can happen. You gonna change your name? No. I'm really happy with my name. I don't see a point in doing so. Would you have to change his name? Yeah, exactly. And also because my real name is actually the same, but with one S less, kind of makes sense. You stole it? I didn't steal it. I didn't steal it. I have a capital letter T. Yeah, this is okay. Doesn't make much of a difference. We're getting cyberpunk vibes. Yeah? I think I know why. The background effects are a little bit too loud. What was that? Oh, this was another riser. Only one letter is capitalized, or there's the NCS drop. Yeah, exactly. And this is what I wanted to go for, as I mentioned before, because I really used to listen to that a lot back in times like 6 to 7, 8 years ago. This riser really fits well. I'm surprised. Really nice. NCS sucks now, obviously. I also don't like most of the stuff they are uploading nowadays. Also, I haven't checked out lots of the stuff the last couple of 3 years because I got bored of it. But it was really nice checking out some older stuff of them, which has the legacy status, I would say. And yeah. We need some more background effects. We had some resamples from the snares. Oh yeah, this was the randomized thing, right? No, where was it? The randomized thing? Ah yeah, here. We can use that for percussion. So we can get some more stuff in the background, which can contribute to filling up empty space. But this reminds me of Tobo and Unison. Yeah, not Unison Audio, but the guy who made Patch. I know Tobo. I've also looked up a song by him yesterday. To be fair, definitely an inspiration. But I really listened. I really used to listen to this kind of stuff back in the days a lot. So this is also why I wanted to make something like that at some point, because it really had an influence on me back in the days. Made a patcher when he was 13. Ooh, okay. Didn't know that. But I also don't know the song. When I was 13, I would play GTA. Let's bounce that. Or we could also use this in an atonal dubstep context. Already have an idea how we could use that, but yeah, today, no dubstep, unfortunately. Yeah, one more iteration, I would say, because these are randomly generated out of a resampled snare. This is actually my favorite one, but yeah, let's use all of them and get rid of the tracks which we don't need. AI is making more surrealism. AI is really a really difficult topic because many people are abusing it in ways which are not good, especially when it comes to art. Seen an AI on Reels. I've seen it on Twitter a few times, but I'm glad I did not get things in my Instagram algorithm already. But yeah, AI really sucks in this way. Heart of full warp. But what do you mean, heart of full warp? I don't know how we can use this, but I kind of want to make it fit somehow. It's an AI artist, but people hate him for some reason. Yeah, obviously, obviously, the words or the terms AI and artist don't fit well in a context. AI should not be called art. That's wrong. Are distinct from each other. Yeah, AI and artists. Yeah, really difficult to see a relationship. I think this does not work. We have to make it sound more realistic. How can we do that? Do I have any plugins for that? We can try. What was it? The plugin Thermal. I haven't used this plugin in like a year or so. It wasn't worth it at all getting it. But yeah, let's see if it might be useful. I don't know. Drums maybe here somewhere. AI video guitar drop recently is sick. Yeah, I also heard that, but the thing is, why did he do that? Because it seems like he wasn't how do I express this? His art, the music which he created, wasn't worthy enough for him to hire someone who would make a video with graphic design. So I think you should always respect the art and not just let something generated for you, because you can't do it yourself. I also can't make graphics and videos and stuff. I also hire people, and this definitely contributes to a higher worth for the art, I would say. I used to listen to Geta once. I also used to listen to some of his stuff back in the days in 2019, not 2019, 2020. Yeah, I need some more percussive stuff. Kind of like the video, it's kind of disturbing. Yeah, I think I've seen some clips on Instagram, but yeah, the fact that it's made by AI already made me not look for the full thing. Although it might look good, but it has nothing to do with art. AI can be useful, definitely, but not for generating things like cover arts and music. I agree. It has to be regulated. I agree. I agree. I agree. It can go way too far. We can't find a good one. Maybe I should go to rhythmic. This kind of sounds okay-ish. Let's also get that into a different track. Let's get that into the synth track. Let me quickly enable the light. I'm back in 10 seconds. AI is what's gonna cause the extinction of the human race. Yeah, maybe. It can work in the background. I don't know. Just to fill up the empty space a little bit. We can try some Hikabi reverb. It was edgy. Terminator is gonna end up being a true story. Big pentacle, money slimes, alien robbers, military shit. Oh, this actually sounds good. Makes it a little bit more pulled back. Also using lazy plugins. Yeah. Also made a video about that. Shout out lazy audio. Really nice and unique reverb. I agree. Ableton is better than FL. I agree. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, we did not use these ones. Oh, I have an idea how we can use that. Oh yeah, I have a really nice idea. Yeah, we can also do that here. Oh no, the processing is missing. Yeah, let's just pull down the track. So then we can use it. Let's get rid of this track really quick. And also get rid of this. Let's also colorize it. And then let's maybe enhance feedback. And then let's get a spectral compressor. Maybe some distortion beforehand. Oh no, that's the wrong one. And let's get some compression. And yeah, what I explained earlier, you can get noise with spectral compressors, the pink noise. I get I fell off. I haven't checked out his new stuff. Can't tell. Sounds kinda weird now, but will make sense in a minute, hopefully. Just need some more spectrum. Basically, it's just noise. But I need the MIDI. And then we will use chroma to make it, yeah, colorful. Haven't listened to that since 2019. I remember being scared to listen to it right for some reason. Well, let's just link that to that really quick. How do we do that? Which track name? 24. No, we don't have to select anything here. Why is it not working? Wait a second. Oh yeah, we have to... No. Wait, why is it not working? Am I stupid? Oh, it linked it to Snapheap, not to Chroma. This is what was wrong. I listened to Nessie was right, and when I heard the name is right, I thought he was some middle-aged fat man with a bat, but it turned out to be dead sick. Okay. I think we should switch the topics. I spent way too much money on FL Studio to change now. Yeah, I also got the the biggest edition of FL. Really a waste of money. I should have gotten Ableton instead when I started. It would have boosted my progress way faster. Color no, just a layer. So we have some, yeah, just some material to fill out the spectrum. color-based house. Ah, no color-based house. Just a melodic layer for the background, so we can fill up the empty space a little bit. That's my goal here. Who's the king queen of color base? I would say Chime and Ace Aura. These are the two people I first think of when reading the term color base. This actually sounds cool with the distortion. A Chime and Ace Aura? No, Ace Aura. Ace Aura. Let's disable the Faturator. What else could we do? I think that's okay. Maybe some additional reverb. In this case, I would use the Pro R really quick. Yeah, Ace Aura. I really like his Disciple EP from 2020. One of his best stuff. Although the mixdown wasn't that good compared to his newer mixdowns, obviously. But the vibe was insane. I really like that EP. Awesome songs in there. I played Flow by Ezra and thought he was DT. What was a DT? I said, what's a DT or deity? I've never seen that word. And I also don't know Flow right now. Can't remember this song. So check out his music again. I've never seen that word. I'm sorry, let me look it up. It's a god? Deity. The translator does not. Okay. Yeah. Now I know. Okay, I've never seen that word anywhere. I'm really sorry. But now I know. But yeah, would make sense because in Latin, god means deus, and deity or deity would make sense. I could have seen that when thinking more about that. Okay, it's time to get a new snare, so we can just get a tail. We need we can get a chime snare maybe. The chime snares usually have some nice, also the Ace Aura ones usually have nice tails. So let's have a look here really quick. This one, for example. Out snare. But yeah, we'll just use the tail now. I hope you made a song called Crash Out. Yeah, I think it just came out a few days ago. Crash Out gives me a chuckle. I don't know why. I think some other songs are also named like that. Nothing speaks against that. Let me see your full track. Oh yeah, sure. I can play the entire thing. That's a good idea to draw, so we can see the context. Wait a second. Let's listen to the entire thing. Simulation was a bad album. Mantas Warrior was better. That's your opinion. I really like Simulation. Is it the teaser that ruined it for me? Okay. Why, if I may ask? Somehow something misses in the drop, like a pad layer or something. The login concept was alright, but the execution was so corny though? Okay. I have to highly disagree with that. But yeah, your opinion. I respect that. Okay, let me think really quick. How are we going to do this? I kind of want to do the... I know how we are going to do this. We will resample this, and then we will throw that into Serum. I think that's the future, but it will be yeah, future can be can be really different from what people hope. Okay, we just resampled that, and now we will throw that into the granular unit of Serum. I think we'll go with a granular, right? Oh no. Sorry, let's go with spectral. And hello, K Sounds. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? No dubstep today. I think I'll go to manual. And yeah, have a great day. Have a great day. See you. See you. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not leaving yet. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. How many bars do we have? We have 8 bars, so let's set it to 8 bars. Need hammer to return. I've heard that hammer would get yeah, VST3 support at some point, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, this doesn't work that good. I think we'll do it manually. And then we will add more effects so we have better control. I think this one would be okay. That's a good thing to make wavetables. Yeah, you can turn this into wavetables as well. Right now I'm using the spectral oscillator. You could also use it for wavetables if that's what you meant. I just thought about that. But yeah, we already used snares for wavetables. If you use Iris 2, what's Iris 2? I've heard that name somewhere. What's that in particular? Let's maybe use a filter. Ah, from Isotope. Okay, I don't know what they are doing, and also I don't care. Oh no, shit. I moved the wrong knob. Sorry. Oh, I moved the wrong knob again. Yeah, now we'll just turn this into something cool. Get an EQ really quick. As a top makes several plugins, and they also nerd trash 3 now. The plugin is named properly. Let's use Valhalla Room. Oh no, Supermassive? No, let's use Room. Let's also add some serum fx. This is just meant to be a background layer. Yo, have a great day. Have a great day. See you, see you. Now it's flat and not too spiky anymore. It also has more breathe, more high end. I think I I really got inspired by the NCS style music from the from the past, and it really made me feel nostalgic. And I got inspired by that, and because I'm also doing this challenge that I'm only allowed to use snares for everything, I thought this would be a nice idea to do this kind of stuff with the with the more simple genre in this case. And also I have made so much dubstep in the last couple of days and weeks and months, and I kind of wanted to do something different this time, which was really refreshing. So no complex sound design, but yeah, actually the sound design is quite complex because we're making everything out of snares. Give me a second. All right. Yeah, we definitely need to improve it a little bit. Some sounds need some work. Oh, I just noticed I muted the sub bass in the intro. Let me add that Saturn. Good, some more saturation. Let's also add the Saturn to the serum here. Actually add another one. Where's the swelling coming from? Let's use some EQing. On the, yeah, complete true. The sound was really fun to make. Lots of effects. Let's actually get a washout. For the second half, when the synths are coming in. I also really like the chords. This needs some more reverb, I feel like. I'm really glad we can use some snare drum fills. Maybe it needs a little bit more drive, some more distortion. And some more high end, some more high mids, I think. And maybe even with a mid-side EQ, so we only enhance the sides a little bit more. I think this could also do the job quite well. Let's try to do that. High end a little bit up. And now let's get the N house snare back in there again. And also, the kick was made out of a snare. When we have a look at this one, I used the sign which we made out of the kick yesterday as a wavetable and shaped it a little bit with tape saturation. And it kind of looks like a deformed sign now. And then I did some envelopes here, and then it worked out gladly or luckily. But yeah, it sounds a bit muffled, but it works in context. Yeah, let's get the N snare in there because we don't have to make the snares ourselves because we are allowed to use snares. This also sounds like a clap a little bit more. Perfect. Oh yeah, we can use the tails from these snares. And some percussion would be nice to give it a little bit more bounce, a little bit more swing. I'm jumping up right now. It's really uplifting. I really like the vibe. Really nostalgic. How are we going to do this? We could just use it as a symbol. Actually works perfect. Maybe we can get a little bit cleaner with EQ, frequency shifting, some stereo processing. Let's get a snap view. That's really refreshing to not make dubstep once. Let's get the Pro R in there again. We also have to isolate this one ringing from the tonality. Yeah, this tone right here. I have an idea. Let's also resample this. So we can use this delta signal, which we are isolating for something else. So everything was made out of a snare. And we can also give it some short delay. Wait, which track? Ah, yeah, this one. Yeah. I really like how the snare and the kick are working together in the second half. Works really well. How can we use this? I want to use this for something, but I don't know for what. We can throw another delay on there, maybe. Oh, I have an idea. Oh yeah, we can. Haha, we can do. We can do some sound design now for some nice sweeps and things. um. All right, resampling. And then we can use these for some quick sweeps and yeah, impacts to get some nice background effects, which also might be useful to use in other dubstep songs, for example, which I could use later. Oh, one more. I think that's enough. I'll quickly go to the toilet and get some stuff to eat, maybe if I can find something. But yeah, we'll quickly do a break. I'm back in around 5 minutes, I would say. So yeah, see you in a few minutes, and then we will continue with the actual production again. So yeah, I'm back in a few minutes. All right, I'm back. Now we can continue. All right. So we have recorded some cool sweeps and effects, which we can now use for some transitions. And hopefully it will work out. Ah, I'm stupid. We have to record again because I did not set it up on 100%, and now every time there's this yeah, tone. So we have to record again. I'm sorry. Oh. This could be nice for percussion. These higher ones. This sounded like the Waxio signature sound. That's enough. And now we have some good material. Perfect. This actually fits into the rhythmical and also tonality context. This high one. There's an effect I also want to use as a layer in addition, so we can fill up the spectrum a little bit. Get a little bit of EQ going. Maybe some more reverb, I don't know. Can actually be that try. I don't know, something like that could fit in the background as an effect somewhere. Okay, now we need a better one for the drop transition. Some weird effects. Let's also give it some delay so it doesn't feel that random and out of place. Let's make it fit in the context. Maybe it should be used as a sweep into the segment each. Maybe this would be a bit better. Just automating the triwet. And some distortion. Let's get a snap heap. And some additional auto filter. And an additional EQ. yeah, it's a little bit rough. We need some more stuff. We need like an impact. So we get a another cool snare. Maybe a Joe B snare again. This one maybe. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll just try making it fit here in this context. This could work, and then let's add some more processing to make it blend into one thing a little bit better. Like this. Some convolver in addition. Sounds interesting. Could be turned into a nice dubstep bass. Let's render this and then try to make it fit a little bit better, so we can use it as a sweep or something, like a downlifter thing. Just need some more processing so we can make it fit. Like this. This would be a nice layer for a dubstep. The outro. Now I'm kinda inspired to make some dubstep. Let me render this. Sounds useful. But yeah, you can make anything out of anything. There are no limits. But yeah, it just takes more time to make everything out of snares, obviously. Can we make this work? I don't know. Let's take a different one. Sounds like a Voltra bass. Let me also take this and save it. Might actually work better. Because it feels more like a tape stop thing. Yeah, we could have also just used tape stop, obviously. But I thought this might be a little bit more interesting to get some weird results. Maybe we can try comp filter. Also, let's get a spectral gate really quick. And snap heap. Maybe some distortion. And some spectral compression. Do you use filter table? Yeah, we can also use filter table. Sure. I did not think of it in this specific use case, but I've been using it today already. Oh, yeah, we can try filter table to get a different tonality. That's a good idea. Probably not the spectral ones. So these would sound a bit too too much, I think. We comp one. Yeah, I think in this use case, it's not that useful. Yeah, in this case, it does not fit. Don't want to over process sound. Yeah, sometimes it can be hit or miss. Yeah, I usually use it for basses to get them a different tonality. Oh, sorry. Hit the like button. Yeah. Thank you, Dub. Thank you. Thank you. Definitely depends on the context, Cal. Now the question is, can we use it as a sweep? I love using it on basses or really atmospheric. Oh yeah, atmospheric pads and a ton of reverb. True. Can also work on these kind of sounds. That's a good call. Let's just see if it works in this place. Yeah, I don't think it would fit. Yeah. Not the best solution, but definitely something. I would already have an idea how I could use that in a dubstep context, but I think it does not fit in this melodic mainstream context. But yeah, I like the general direction. How this is turning out. Really, really cool. Let me quickly find some things. hello Jan, welcome, welcome. How is it going? It's going really good. Just used the spectral compressor on a sound, but the sound ended up being too complex for today's song idea. Well, this could be useful actually as an effect. Let's render this. Because I'm making a song at the moment where I'm just allowed to use snares for this Silkenwood event. And I'm combining this with some really cheesy house progressive stuff. Yeah, we can use this as a transition somewhere. Yeah, spectral compressor is really awesome. It doesn't work. The sound is a little too sudden. Yeah, we need an impact. So maybe we could just use one of the kicks which we made. Make it, turn it into an impact. This doesn't work. Yeah, it's a little bit empty, but I will find a way to fill up these gaps right here. Oh yeah, we need a tape stop thing at the end. I have an idea. We can use delay, hopefully. Let's just try that. Oh no, not this way. Just on the last hit. This could work. Maybe an additional filter. Oh, what's that? Ah, it's muted. Okay. Just wondering why the chords are different here. This crew thing is muted, so we don't need that. Actually, I can delete that. Let me also save this project, maybe under a new version. Version 2. And then let's delete that. We also, or I would also like to add some more high-end stuff for the second half right here. Maybe the tape stop is a little bit too early. To see what it sounds like in context when we bring back all these layers. We will also change the melody. I think the tape stop should follow at the, or after the second half. And also a little bit longer. Maybe like half a bar, like this. And then automating the time. Or maybe also background arpeggio. Yeah, this is what we are going to do next. Let's change the melody a little bit. Let's add some new notes here and there for some variation. And let's also check if we can enable legato and a little bit of porter. Ah, no, then we are losing the... no, this is a bad idea. Yeah. This doesn't work. Oh yeah, this is nice. See if we can also do that here on the second variation. I think the G is okay. No, I quickly need to check. Did I do any variations here? Oh yeah, the last bit is different. G and F. Maybe a different one here. Oh yeah, it's muted, so we don't even have to do a variation because of the delay. So it's not necessary. And sidechain is missing. And more effects. I don't like the additional notes in the melody, so we might do something different here. What if we just did 2 octaves, or maybe even adding a different layer in addition? This could work. I don't know. I'm not sure about the tape stuff thing. Yeah, let's add an arpeggio. I think that's the best way for the second half. Otherwise, it would get too muddy when we add additional voices to the lead melody, and variations also don't quite fit this kind of style. So let's grab a snare, make a new sound, and make an arpeggio out of it. To just have something for the background which extends this part a little bit. Yeah, so let's get a snare. Maybe a Nasco one. This one could work. And let's get the chords. We could also do a variation at the end. We might switch over to the Ableton arpeggiator. Not quite sure right now. Have to see. But it's actually nice when we let it move a little bit over time. So it becomes a bit more spacey. I also have a different idea right now. Let's duplicate this patch really quick. And we might do some quick changes. Let's use the spectral compressor to beef these up a little bit. Let's go into the arpeggiator setting. How do we do this? Maybe this width is a little bit too strong. Definitely need to make some space in the mix. We can do this with sidechaining. But I don't want to lose any of the previous elements. We have to, yeah, try out different things. Definitely some EQing. Maybe some more saturation. Let's get some hyperdimension. I like the sweeps. Always when the highest note in the arpeggio is playing at the end of each bar, of each phrase, of each chord, there's this little sweep happening, and this kind of sounds cool in context with, with the chords, but you can't really notice or hear the arpeggiated chords. So I think I would just record this and then just isolate this sweep which is being created through the, or by the automations, by the spectral compressor and stuff. So this would be a nice addition. And then we can find another way to actually get the arpeggio in there. So this bit at, or this phrase at the end of each bar is what I'm talking about. What we could also do is getting some more layers, some more snares into Serum to get just more voices. Maybe this also does, or could do the job already. And let's just isolate these sweeps from the chords. Then we can use them in the context as well. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can't do this in Ableton. Let's just do it this way really quick. Just some quick volume fades. Let's also get an auto filter. We could also do this with an EQ, but yeah, Das tut auf einen Autofilter. This actually works, I think. 364. Let's use a snare really quick. Maybe that's a bit too chaotic. I don't know. I think that's a bit too chaotic. And the mix is already so crowded, so it's really hard to get that in there. And I don't want to get rid of anything else. think we'll do some spectral sidechaining. Really quick. So we can just make some or get some more space in the mix. I think that's the best way for this kind of thing. This would be 68 serum 2, I think. What if I make spectral sidechain as a backup reset? Then try that, Pedro. Nothing speaks against it. But I think it would be very difficult to top this because it's already the cleanest. Actually, I might try, but it won't be easy. Yeah, it won't be easy, exactly. Like spec compressors, it already has an FFT. Yeah, exactly. And I think this has, yeah, 1024 FFT size. For example, the spectral compressor, which I featured dropped today, which we have also used already quite some times already today, has 3 different modes. The low latency mode, which is 512 FFT bands. Normal would be 1024, and high quality would be 2048. So the resolution just gets higher. I just cancel it out with itself. But it actually doesn't sound good when it's in the group. So we won't do that. Yeah, this is quite good already. I really enjoy the progress so far. Let me quickly check some messages. Oh yeah, YouTube just replied because I got a copyright strike. Doesn't ProQ4 do spectral sidechaining? You can also use it. You can also use ProQ4, but the thing with ProQ4 is that the CPU intensity, I think, is way more intense than, for example, NSYLC, what I'm using for spectral sidechaining. Also, I think the latency is even stronger. But yeah, short story, I just wanted to tell you. Yesterday, I also did a stream, if some of you might remember, and I got a copyright claim for resampling. I got a copyright claim for this sound. Oh no, not this one. I think it. It was one of the noise things. Ah, yeah, this one. I got a copyright claim for this sound. It was literally just noise. I got a copyright claim from a company who's selling audio files, and they claimed this piece of noise for themselves. And yeah, I got a reply by YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, they said that some people are abusing copyright. Yeah, it's so stupid, Dub. It's so stupid. Wait, maybe I can find the email. I really want to show it now without leaking stuff. Oh yeah, wait, I made a screenshot. I can show that. Oh no, I can show the Twitter post. I think this should be the safest option without leaking anything. Am I leaking it? So this was the post I did. And here also with the proof that it's just this noise. I think you can't hear it in the stream. Now you can. What I just showed. And yeah, then YouTube also replied, and I also got an email already. So they fixed it. But yeah, I already did it, and then they replied, understood your concern. We take misuse of our copyright tools very seriously and take strong action when we find abuse. And this company really seemed to abuse it. alibimusic.com. Stem, hand claps. A stem for a clap? You can't copyright claim a clap. Where are we? Please continue to dispute your claims if you think they were made in error. Never mind. Really weird. Yeah. Scammers, yeah. I'm glad they fixed it. And the thing is, Dub, it's the second time the same company is claiming or was claiming copyright for this sound in one of my streams. It also happened like a month ago or 2 or 3 weeks ago with basically the same thing when I was working with noise or resampling noise. I don't get it. So the same thing already happened the exact same way, like that. I think the arpeggio doesn't fit. Yeah, this is quite solid. I'm really enjoying it. This wasn't doing anything. Why? Ah, it was the riser thing I recorded, I remember. Some delay. Be cool. Just make the transitions a little bit smoother. Okay, we need one more thing in the second half, which sticks out a little bit better. We had these renders. Oh, which were playing in the background the entire time. Oops. So they weren't too bad. Okay, I did not notice that these were playing in the background. Never mind. What's that? Let's see what we can make out of these. Maybe just some additional noise. Noise is always good in this drawer. Just some static noise. I've got an idea. We could colorize it with N-Prism. We already used Chroma. Now I want to use N-Prism really quick. Where's the MIDI? Give me the MIDI. Already done that here, I think. 72 granulator. Plug data. Wait, I haven't done this in a while. How can I enable the chords? I forgot how to set this up. Plug data. Ah, I have to select. 98, right? Sidechain. I forgot how to set this up. 98. 72 granulator. Okay. That's weird. That's really weird. 72 granulator. This one. Plug data. But why isn't it getting signal from the chords, or are the chords too low? Ah, the chords were too low. Ah, haha. Okay. And now we can use the new source, which is called anti-chroma, shout.player. change the pitch a little bit. But I have to admit, doing this to change the tonality works a little bit better with chroma. Because chroma is a little bit more dirty and prism is a little bit too clean for this. It's off key? Why? Why do you think so? You mean the sound itself or processing? Oh! 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 I didn't notice. Uh, that's weird. Why is it off key? This does not make sense. This does not make sense at all. Thank you, Jerome. I don't know what happened. This is working now. Okay, I messed up the chords. Yeah, somehow. I don't know. But yeah. Let's also give these a little bit of movement. So we need a gate. Yeah, let's do it with a gate. And put this to group 60. Why isn't it working? Really loud. I just want to hear it. I'm sorry. I will lower the volume in a second. just a minor detail in addition. And hello, FN Monsters. My pro sounds good. I see you still at it. I'd love to use some of your music for my shots. I'll give full credit. Please check out Sometime could give you some more exposure you deserve. Yo, thank you, FN Monsters. Feel free to hit me up on Discord or on Instagram. But I think as long, or you can send me an email. But as long, sorry to mention here. No worries, no worries. But I think there's no problem as long as you just mention me when using the music. That should be fine. But if you want to go more into detail, feel free to do so. But yeah, I see no problems in this when you, as you say, just credit me and using music from me, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yo, thank you, and you're welcome. Yo, thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I think this also could need some panning. Of course, we can't hear it because it's using the gate. But I would love to pan it a little bit. Let's do it with Snappy. It's a little bit easier. And yeah, I'm really happy how far this project is evolving. Or yeah, we did not extend the song by many bars, but we worked a lot on the details, which is also really important. So yeah, let's get an LFO. Can we select a shape? Yeah, assign, and then just let it pan. But bipolar, please. And maybe a little bit faster. We could also go with the dotted rhythm. But yeah, no, let's go with half notes. Oh, I wish I could use a vocal sample. Just a phrase. It's really difficult to turn a snare into a voice, I think. Wait, let me actually look that up. If there's a tutorial on YouTube. We could ask ChatGPT how can we transform a snare into a voice? How to make a voice out of a snare. How to make a cool lead out of a snare. How to fix any crappy sounding snare. Tune your snare drum to a fat sound. Easy way to make a snare in Serum. I don't know that visual right. How to create snare samples. Seems like no one explained how to create a voice out of a snare. Let me get ChatGPT. How to make a voice out of a snare in Ableton. Snare warping. Yeah, adjust pitch transposition to bring it into a melodic range. But really hard to mimic the vocal itself. No, I already know all this. Oh, I actually have an idea. Oh yeah, I have an idea. Let's save the project. But I don't think it will work. We can try it. Vocal. What was it called? I forgot the name. Vocalsynth 2? No. What was it called? Vocoflex. Haven't used this in a while. Let's just see what happens when we throw this onto the group. Would be funny if there would be any usable syllables. No, not yet. This does not work. We get vocals, but yeah, we don't. Of course, we can't type in any words. What if we just threw that on the chords, for example, on the group 60? That is very complex to write. Yeah, I would say that's impossible. But yeah, the challenge says I can't use anything besides snares. But yeah, this is an effect plugin, so I could get some. Oh! I think this would be legit. Definitely needs processing, but it could work. Okay. I'm a little bit shocked that it's working. think it's okay to do that. Let's resample. That's really funny. Let's actually resample the entire thing, so maybe we get some more variations. I don't know. Let's get rid of that. Instead, let's get the stem. Oh, it did not work? It did not work. We have to record. I'm stupid. I was wondering. The waveform did not look like a vocal at all. Yeah, so we have to do it again. That takes a while. Yeah, so we have to record. Give me a second. Then we'll take the best bits. Perfect. Okay. Now we can do that. What I want to try. Sounds the cleanest for this take. bad. Now the second one doesn't sound that good, to be fair. All the variations, all the different recordings with the effect on sounding bad. Also got a gate. Really quick. It definitely sounds like a wood room. Vocal hall bright. Let's also use the spectral compressor on the vocal. That's a bit weird, to be honest. But we can make it fit a little bit better. Some more processing. And I also have to ask if I can do that for this challenge. Oh, I know what's sounding weird, because it's still enabled on the group, right? So now it should sound better. One more thing I want to try is the following. Would sit a little bit better in the mix, because we already have so much content in the mids and higher mids. This would be a little bit better. But yeah, I think that's enough for today. I'm really happy to regarding the progress which we have done today. And yeah, I'm not home the next few days, but I will make a video on Monday for the spectral compressor. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and see you in the next video, probably, or in the next stream on Tuesday, probably, when we will do another feedback stream, so everyone can send their music in and we will listen to your stuff. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one, and goodbye. Good night.